What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Wednesday NBA episode of my DFS podcast. We are running very hot lately, especially on FanDuel. We swept last night again with the cash GPP and hybrid lineups. It wasn't the prettiest slate as I expected. With it only being a 3-game slate and there wasn't really any injuries to take advantage of. Keldon Johnson got hurt and we still cashed in. Now we have a huge 13-game main slate tonight. A completely different story than last night. 16 games over the last 2 days. I would way rather have it be like 8 games and 8 games than 3 and 13, because 3 isn't fun and 13 is just borderline overwhelming. But nonetheless, a lot of games to look at tonight. Some injuries we got to wait on, but there's already some confirmed injuries that we could take advantage of. I'll give you guys 5 plays that I like. And obviously, like this video and make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you tuning in as always. Before I get into my picks today, my sponsored sportsbook is BetUS. Use the link below this video with all the info provided. Promo code JOIN125, minimum of $50, and they will match your first deposit 125%. It's a great sportsbook. So getting into my plays here, Kyle Lowry, I'm just going to roll with him. 6,500 is a nice cheaper price on him. He only needs 32 fantasy points to hit value against the Bucks tonight, and the Heat are without Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, so obviously the majority of the usage is going to run through Kyle Lowry and Tyler Hero. Lowry should be a pretty chalky play tonight, but he's a guy that you're going to want on your lineups. He really stepped up last game when Jimmy Butler got ruled out in the third quarter and ended up finishing that game very strong. He's a guy that has 40 to 45 point upside, and he should be able to get around 30 to 33 fantasy points to hit value tonight. For shooting guard, let's go back to Cody Martin here. This Hornets, 2 nights ago, we saw this Hornets and 76ers game go into overtime. There's a lot of injuries here. It was really fast-paced. I'm going to jump right back into this game. LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier are out once again. Cody Martin should be starting. Ish Smith is out again too, so Martin will be sharing guard duties with Gordon Hayward. A little underwhelming last game, seeing as he went into overtime, played 42 minutes and only got 23 fantasy points. He needs 25 to hit value tonight. He should have a better game tonight. We know the minutes are going to be there. He's going to play over 30 minutes easily with all these injuries to the Hornets, and his price hasn't changed at all. He is a must play. I will probably play him in all of my lineups tonight. He is a great, great value play tonight. For small forward, I like Norman Powell. The Blazers are going to be without Lillard once again, and now without CJ McCollum. The issue here is that the Warriors are 14.5 point favorites, so there's a decent chance that Powell doesn't really play towards the end of this game. But I still like this play. He's 5,200. He needs 26 fantasy points. I don't even know if he needs to play a full 32-minute game to hit value. Even if they get blown out, the usage is going to be so crazy with Norman Powell that he still might be worth it. Last game, somehow the Blazers stayed in the game against the Clippers, so that's a really good sign. He played 43 minutes. He only sat 5 minutes of the game. 29 and 5, 33 fantasy points. Simons is also questionable tonight, so we're going to have to wait on that. Powell, great usage, great spot. The chance of this blowout, though, is making him not an automatic play, but he's a guy that I'm looking at tonight. For power forward, I like Jaren Jackson a lot. The Grizzlies are really banged up down low. They only have Steven Adams and Xavier Tillman to play for Jackson. Kyle Anderson's doubtful. Brandon Clark is out. They're going to really rely on Jaren Jackson tonight because obviously Ja Morant's out once again. And Jaren Jackson's been over 7,000 a lot lately. He's dropped all the way down to 6,300. He needs 31 fantasy points to hit value. He's averaging that on the year. And this Mavericks and Grizzlies game has a 3-point spread, so it should stay very competitive. It should stay close. Jackson should be a lock for over 30 minutes tonight, and he has that mid-40s upside that we saw a week ago. And again, they're going to need him a lot. They're very banged up tonight. Jackson should play a bunch of minutes and see plenty of usage tonight. And then for center, let's just go back to the well here. Joel Embiid against the Hornets. They could not stop him last game. Same matchup. 40 minutes, obviously, in overtime, but he was going to hit value even outside of overtime. He had 60 fantasy points at the end of the fourth quarter. He ended up getting 11 in overtime for 71.5, a huge reason why we cashed in. I expect Joel Embiid to destroy the Hornets once again tonight. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. His price only went up a couple $100. He needs 52 fantasy points to hit value. He's been absolutely dominating since coming back from his absence. So Joel Embiid is a great stud to pay up for at center tonight. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. As always, like this video, make sure you're subscribed, and let's get after tonight's massive 13-game main slate. We also have NHL on our plates too. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.